Right, hello, welcome back. Got a bit of a pig job today. Bit of a job. I'm fitting a very speed cable on this 41. As you know, it's been here for quite a while. It comes with a service and a new cable and some other bits. But it's been here about 6 weeks because the company what I deal with said that the cable was not available after waiting sort of a couple of weeks for it to come. I said, Hayter don't make it. Don't worry if you've got one, because they do. But I don't know if you're aware that Hayter is in a place called Spellbrook. I think that's right. And that's near Bishop Stortford. Well, he's by the sat nav, it's 22 miles from here. So I went to Hayter and I asked them, and they said, yeah, it's available. They basically slagged the company down what I use, what is fair enough, and that's how I feel at the moment as well. I phoned the company back up. The company said, oh, it's not available, and I said, well, I've been a Hayter and I'll explain the situation. Then trying to get it as short as I can. Then they phoned me back 5 hours later and said they can get it. In the meantime, I thought I'd go down and see the bloke, because he only lives down the road to me, and explain that I can get his cable after I'd explained to him that I couldn't get his cable. And so I don't know what, I thought I'd go and tell him I can get his cable, and there was a knock at the door, and there he was with his iPod thing telling me that he can get one off Amazon for £21 on trade, and his cable's cost me £22. So I'm not too chuffed with that for the start. Normally, I do normally look on them things, but I looked on eBay and that, and I'd looked on all these other places, I couldn't find one. So yeah, but anyway, Hayter do still make it and all the rest of it. But I bumped into the bloke last night because I've been waiting and waiting weeks and weeks for it to turn up, even though they told me it's been dispatched. And he had a bit of a dig at me last night, the old boy, because he wanted it for the weekend. That's fair enough. I don't blame him, but you've got to look at it's not my fault. It's the suppliers. And I did say, apart from that cable, it's all done. You know, it's all serviced up and it's all ready to go. You know, more or less. You know, just might want a few little things just finished off, but nothing major. So yeah, so I'm in his bad books. So I've lost a customer out of this, I think. And the way he spoke to me last night, I couldn't give much about it. Yeah, so anyway, I thought I'd mention that about the code before I start, because this is going to be a hell of a job, I think. I'm going to get the camera down there in a bit so you can see what's what a bit better, and then we're going to give it a go, see if we can replace it. Right, let's see what we can do. Right, what I'm trying to get to, I don't know if you can see it, is behind, I can't even see it myself now, the camera's there. It's behind here somewhere, is the lever there. It's behind where my finger is. We'll get behind there to put the new cable. Oh, hang on, I've got an alarm going off. It's all going Pete Tom on this one, isn't it? Yeah, I've got to get in there with the cable. It ain't too bad around here. Cable is this one. Where you can see it. Not this one. This one, and that goes round onto a bracket there. And then obviously up to the handle, and like this, and got an adjuster on it like that, and it's only a matter of threading that in. Right, so let's give it a go and see how we get on. Right, now I've calmed down a bit, I feel a bit happier. Well, first thing I've done is I've disconnected it from this bracket here. Actually, I'm going to see better on the camera than what I can actually doing it. So I've disconnected it here. I've just got to get in. I don't know if you can see it. I can't see it. It's there. Behind the belt. Disconnect it there. And then I should be able to, try to do it not so I don't make you feel sick. Should be able to put it through the body here somewhere. Pull these clamps off. There's 3 clamps on it. And just swap the handle over. And what I'll do is thread it through. I'm going to thread it through this end, it doesn't look too bad to do actually. Not as bad as I was first thinking, but with my dumpy fingers, that's a bit of a pig. But looking at the problem, I think the second belt, this one I've just got my finger on, I don't think you can see it. I think that's knackered as well. But after what's been going on, do I tell him? Do I not? If it works okay, I'll leave it at that. I'll tell him, and he can do it when he likes. I don't think he'll be coming back here. Right, let's see if we can get this other end off. Just trying to unhook that cable, and I think I'm going to have to drop the roller, but something I've noticed here, this alley bracket, I'm guessing that's to do the suspension, the height adjuster, it's, I don't know if you can see it, it's snapped here, so if you can see the movement. Because I noticed that there's a nut here, it's loose, and all that's moving, that's actually snapped. So, more good news for him. I don't think it's affecting it too much, but what I'll do is I'm going to unbolt the roller a bit until I can drop it down this way, and then I'll so if I get the car, I just can't get in there because where that what it is just behind there, it's just not enough room to get the clip out, the cable, because the pulley's there. Alright, so we're going to go. Right, got the cable out of there. So now that's loose. You can see what I hacked the end of it hooking out. Hopefully I can get it. Take this clip off. Over there. Hopefully I can pull it out through there. I want to leave the other end connected for now because I want to just get the bottom end done first. Because I think that's good. There's plenty of room here, you can just get on there no problem, but it's getting it on the other end. I haven't unbolted the roller. I don't know if I can get the bolts on there. I can see myself. There, I've just loosened them, just so that, I think that's where the ones you can see from here. Yeah, just loosened them to give me a little bit more room. I actually took them right off. Right, let's get the new cable and have a little play, see if I can get it back on there. Right, I know it's obvious, but need to thread it through here. Let's see if I can see the hole actually. You need to thread it through there. You can't really see it, I don't suppose. You need to go through there. Oh, there, here, let's see better. Need to go through that hole there first. Tangled up with. Well, I've tangled up with the old cable. Hold on. Then what I'm going to do, my plan is to go through here. Well, it was through there. Hook the other end on first before I hook this bit on. Then when that's all clipped in, my plan is to change the other end. Yeah, I'm sorry about this, it's jumping about a bit, but it's better. There's no way I can get the camera in there to show you anything with my hands there because there's just no room. So, right, I'll give it a go, get that hooked up, and then I'll come back. Right, don't underneath it now. I've still got to put everything back together. We'll do that in a minute. It's important to get the cable on now. Just trying without connecting it. It's moving when it's supposed to move, whereas before it wasn't doing nothing. It's just a matter now I'm doing this. I don't know how well you can see it. I had to shut the door because the sun was on the camera. Sometimes these just come apart easy and sometimes these are not bad, but you know, just need a bit of fiddling with, you know. Right, so it comes up the top one. That's the. See if I can get that out. Yeah, just a matter of getting this out. If it all gets stuck in it sometimes. Wasn't too bad in the end, that cable. It was just a bit of working out how to do it. See, I hacked the end of that. I don't know what you can see this, but you can see it's all stretched here. It's broken there. Like, so I don't know where you can see this. Yeah, but it's 10 years old, and he told me he uses that all the time. So, well, you would. That's what you pay for it in the first place, isn't it? Right, the new cable should come up. Right, twisted. We're doing this all the way around now. I look back and go, oh, why do I feel that way around? Right, trying to put it so they're not sort of too messy. Just coming like that. So that goes in the grooves like so. That doesn't really fit very well. Let's look at the other one. Just so. Let's get this bottom way off because this is going to be the one that's going to be there. So I suppose you can't really see it, but it's just this one here. Just very put there, so it goes in further, doesn't it? All the way. It goes like that. And in theory, you shouldn't need to adjust any of these other cables. They should be where you leave them. I think they should always be preset. The annoying thing about these is, like I said to you about the companies who didn't send it out to when they're supposed to. I ordered a spring the other day for the choke on the ride-on. I'll explain it to you on the next ride-on video. A spring for the choke on it, and this come, and I ordered some bits the other day, and they all come today. It sounds like it's funny. It was FedEx was here, Royal Mail was here, and all come today. What I thought was very funny. I phoned them up like every day this week. Oh. It's windy as well. So I hope you can see, because you couldn't see earlier because of the sun. I've only got to do this up it up. Yeah, right now, got these little clips back. Put it so that I'm just trying to make it a bit neater. And these are all sellotaped, sellotaped up, so some kind of sticky tape. This one should go in the middle. But they just fit on there like that, and I think where they've been coming off is taken off, so I will do the same back. I've got 3 of them to put on, so another 2 of them to put on, and then we'll have another look underneath. Right, I just watched a bit of that film I just did with the doing the handle. I don't think you can see a lot. Because my belly was in the way, but I think you're going to... we might have the same thing with this as well. Right, it's all done up now. All the suspension's done up. What I haven't done anyway, not the broken bit. Yeah, so it's just a matter of now, just check to make sure it's all connected and it's fine. It's just a matter of putting this back. It just lines up somehow, like. I'm just trying to check something because I've got to put another wheel arch on. That's alright, it goes in nice. And it's got like a little clips there. That one's gone in. This one just needs to go in. So it goes like that. There's two. Let's touch the roller on there. Well, it is fully up. I'll worry about that later. Let's get this going a bit. Yeah. What we'll actually put on this side. Because he broke the one off. I wonder if he broke that off the same time as he broke that. But there's also two screws that go in here. I'm not sure if they're standard or not because the screws definitely ain't, but it's supposed to have original. I can't picture them in there, you know. Just ties up loosely. My hand. That wasn't too bad, was it? Apart from getting to it, you know. I mean, I've done the belts on these, and they can be. Sometimes you get a belt, you can just swap them over easy. Another time, you'll spend ages on it. Right, usual thing with me, putting things down, ratchet. I'm trying to stay out of your way. You can see. I can't find my ratchets or nothing, so you know, the usual ones I use. Nearly come through the door just now, and you have to adjust it how it was. Right, just about putting these screws in, and then I'll put the blade back on. I'll show you putting it back on. I've done it before, but I'll show you again, and then we'll fire her up. Put the blade back on. You've got to do this one of these pegs back up, pins back up. Line it back up like there. Just whack on my hammer now. Line these up. There we go. That's got it in now. Right. Get the gun. Do the charger, not extra. Right. Ready? Here we go. I will check it with a bar before I take it back. But that'll do for that. We're going to put it up on a thing, let the oil drain back round, and then we're going to fire it up. Where that, I don't know if you can show in there, Lou, because you've got the camera. Where that bit's broken in there, it's when we went to move just now, the actual whole lot moved down and locked all the suspension. That's why the roller was touching here. Okay. Right, we've got a problem with it. I've started it up. We had a slight bit of drive, more than we had before, but we lost drive. So I'm guessing it's that back belt that's tore out. I don't know. After the actual, I'm going to take it back anyway. But I'm going to start it up to hit it run. But not, it's got a bit of drive, but it won't just pull itself. So I'm not very happy with it, but I'm going to take it back to him so he can use it. I want him to check that back end because we went to get it off the bench and the back end literally just fell apart. So it's up to him if he wants to spend any more on it. Right, thanks for watching. We've got a space back in the garage. Turned out to be the belts are stretched on it. That's where we left. I measured them up in bits and pieces. You can see it tore out. The back one of the two is. He don't know if he wants to put a belt on it or not. That's up to him. To be honest with you, I can't. Yeah, that's up to him. I'm not going to. But yeah, he's happy enough. It runs smoother than what he had it before. It's obviously better because the blade's all balanced and whatever. Whereas before it was where you see the blade in the other video. Yeah, so that one's out of the way. And then tomorrow night I've got what have I got coming in tomorrow? My brother's bringing a Hayter 48 Pro I think that's what they call the EX engine or something. I can't remember what engine it's got on it now. But it'll be something different. I've got to service it up, and it'll be serviced and going straight back out again. So yeah, so that'll be the next video, hopefully tomorrow, and hopefully I'll get it on tomorrow as well, depending on how long this one takes. So I'm going to go. Thanks for watching. Yeah, all good stuff. Right, bye for now.